back to another episode in the recovery journey that I am on. Um, Quick update on what's been going on. So the last time I spoke, I said I was working at a new job, working with youth in the justice system. So that hasn't worked out. So I've decided to leave there. Um, there was a couple of reasons for it. Uh, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic organization doing really, really good work. A lot of really good people in there. I just found it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't something that I could do. Um, I felt that I was some sort of like an imposter. I just didn't fit the professionalism that I felt was needed. I just have a certain way I like to speak and how I like to get a message across. And I understand in an organization such as that, that's not always doable. So it was totally fair. I just decided, look, it just wasn't for me, and yeah, pulled the pin on it. Um, Left on really good terms as always. You know, it was such a really good experience. Just been really good to talk it out with the people there, with family and friends. And I was only there a short time, but I learned a lot, a real lot. And I think that's the biggest thing. It's a lot of things that I go through now. It's all learning new stuff and learning what it is about me that makes me tick and makes me work to the best. That was just something I had to go through. I did high hopes for it, um, but it just wasn't the case, and there's nothing wrong with that. Which is a big thing considering the last video I posted was when I was struggling with that idea that I wasn't good enough for it. And now I've realized that that I don't have to be good at everything, but at least I've given it a try, and I've learned something from. I'm able to reflect on it, and I see it as a really good experience. Um, One thing that I read recently, um, and it might come across a little morbid, but it's not supposed to be like that. It's the life expectancy for men is 73. And it kind of just struck me, and I never really thought much about it. But I'm 43. So you look at that and you're like, oh, I've 30 years left if I'm lucky, if I'm blessed. Fingers crossed they do. So just got me thinking, what do I want to do to make the most of this time? And that was a big factor in deciding and giving me the strength to actually leave that job and to now be able to announce that I'm doing my own thing. I'm going to be offering one-to-one help, whether that just be with mental health, whether it just need a chat, whether it be with training, whatever. Um, I've got the confidence now that this is what I want to do. I'm going to make the most of my time. From now on, I'm going to help as many people as I can because that's where I get the real enjoyment, is being to help people. I do 3 sessions at the boxing club here in Peterborough. I coach, and I get far more out of those 3 1-hour sessions than I got out of the full-time job. Um, but that's just the way it is. It's just what's worked for me. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to be launching my new one-on-one sessions for anybody, whether that's people local to Peterborough or anybody around the world. You'll be able to go on to my link tree, fill in the form, and get in touch with me, and we'll have a chat and see if I can help in any way, shape, or form. No, I'm not a fully qualified counselor. I'm not a fully qualified therapist. This isn't what this is about. Um, I look at my own struggle And as many times as I went to therapists and counselors, it just didn't click. Um, Whereas if I'd have spoke to somebody like myself, just a chat, it could have been so different. So that's just what I'm offering. I'm just offering my advice, my services, my help and support. You know, for a lot, everybody's got in them to make the change. It's just reassuring to have somebody in your corner. So that's what I want to do. I want to be that coach in your corner, helping you get through one day at a time, the same way I've done. So if that appeals to anybody, again, follow my links to my link tree, drop me a message, fill in the form, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, it's been all changed, but it's all going good. I'm feeling really good, feeling really positive. Uh, yeah, it's like I've got a new lease of confidence. Obviously, the sunny weather helps. As a lot of people are like that here in Canada. We've had a really tough winter. Now we've got the sunny weather, and it's much needed, you know. Um, so yeah, all's good. Done the graduation from Fleming College there a few weeks ago. It was fantastic. It's my first ever graduation ceremony. Really, really proud moment. Again, also celebrated 4 years clean and sober. You know, it's all changed. It's all going in the right direction, thankfully. You know, I often do think back to what it was like before I went in for treatment, and like I was just living day by day, just hoping to survive, and that was it. Whereas now I'm sitting now being able to plan stuff, look forward to things, and use the gifts that I was given to be able to help other people now. So, if anything here resonates with you, drop me a line, give me a shout, like, subscribe, whatever. If you know anybody that needs someone to talk to, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm always here to help anybody. For those that are in the Peterborough area, my boxing class is still on every Sunday morning, 8 a.m. at Eastside. Again, very gracious to Eastside and to Coach Marcia for allowing me to have that space for me and the guys that come in just to get a workout in on a Sunday morning. No better way to start the day. Um, yeah, so other than that, folks, all's going well. Still doing it one day at a time. Thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate the support, and hopefully I'll have more exciting news on some merchandise coming up by the next video.